Welcome to the Stanley Parable. This game is quite different than any other game. It really is an experience. You have to play it yourself. You have to. So, but it's just, oh, I love it so much. I wanted to share this experience with you. I'm not going to play through every situation, but what I am going to do is take you through my favorite ending. So, without further ado, let's begin.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Kind of like
Orders
I'm doing
came
now.
to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Not me, I
Though
love
he
it.
had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I what? Okay.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible?
Okay.
They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Maybe I just didn't wait long enough.
No, the orders were still missing.
Oh.
For now.
Okay. Well. Fine. Wonder what's going on here. Oh, nothing. Hello? Okay. Nothing. What about in here? It's locked. Where is everybody? I don't understand. I hate Mondays. You and me both, buddy. Actually, I like Mondays.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did? Okay. It's strange that he's narrating what I'm going to do.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for
Feeling
not
a
getting
wave of
fired.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. This place is awesome. When you're playing this game, you need to spend some time and just look around and read these things. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. These things are awesome. Number of slides on this slide. Charts, slides, charts, and slides. It's great. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh. Okay. Can't I take one of those tools?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm afraid. I don't want to see my boss right now.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
No, I'm not.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For
like
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
What?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange.
This is
can't
all
be
too
real.
strange. This can't be real.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
Yeah.
This is all a dream.
This is all a dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
No.
He wasn't going to lose his job.
Of course
he
not.
He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to
I'm
go
gonna wake
back
up
to
soon.
my boring real-life job.
No, it's not
pushing
boring.
Buttons.
I love that
may
job.
as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field.
Yeah.
And it too appeared. It was
I
so
see the
much
stars.
fun. And
Oh, it's
Stanley
so cool.
marveled that he had still not woken up.
Wait.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then
Why are these
perhaps the
doors still closing?
strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
What?
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Why do I still not have feet?
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
No.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
This is too
believing
real.
that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Except I still don't have
Stanley
feet.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Yeah.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
You didn't see
This
those?
voice was a part of himself too.
I did those things.
Surely, if he could just...
You saw me
He
flying.
would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Okay, yeah.
That this was a dream. So he
That's
closed
my
his
thought.
eyes gently,
Okay.
and he invited himself to wake up.
Wake up.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his
Wake
skin,
up.
the press of the mattress on his back,
I'll pinch myself.
the
Ow.
fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up.
I need to get up.
He thought
I'm
to
probably late
himself.
for work.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Yes.
Let me go back to my job.
No, I'm not agree.
Let me continue pushing the
I'm not
buttons.
going to agree to you.
Please.
You're just
It's
part
all
of the dream.
I want. I want my apartment.
I want to
and
wake
my
up.
wife.
Yeah.
And my job.
All those things.
All I want is my life exactly the
Just
way
gonna
it's
open my
always
eyes.
been. My life is normal.
Uh-huh.
I am normal.
Well, normal-ish.
Everything will be fine.
I don't think most people enjoy pushing buttons.
I am okay.
I'm okay, you're okay. Ah, crap. Damn it. Didn't work.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My
Okay.
name is Stanley.
Come
I
on.
have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
I am real.
Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Help me.
I must be real. I must
Let me
be.
out.
Can anyone hear my voice?
What's going
Who
on?
am I? Who am I?
I don't understand.
And everything went black.
Oh, gosh. Hello? Hello?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
That's not me.
Then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
That's not me at all.
He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Oh, maybe it was me.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
I wish I was normal like her.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Hey.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Hey, what about
and by
me?
extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, that wasn't my favorite ending, but
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It's a good.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't want to go to the meeting room, memo room. But it's a good way to show you kind of what this game is about.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, just to admire it, just a little bit. I like this room.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
That's enough.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
To where? To the manager's room? No, I don't want to go see the manager. I'm free. First time in a long time. Caution. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
ago. Just go. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Wait. Seems like that second thing should have cost
Stanley,
more than the
I think
first
perhaps
thing.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Careful here.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Not for your dumb story.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Danger. Danger everywhere. Oh, goodness. Are we going to give him a chance? Let's see. Well, I guess we go in here.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No. I don't want to.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Right, red. This one. This is red. Right? This is...
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
You're saying red and you're pointing at this door, but that's not the red. This is the red door, right?
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Missing a texture
Broken
pack.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Honestly,
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
It's
Because
kinda cool.
I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
no, I'm having
Help me
fun.
here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
No, those are all good
Tell
things.
you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Are you sure? I like this door. It's the adventure door.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yes.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was
Yes.
onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
The
How
brain.
did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that
I like that it was made
I
of wood.
felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
That's a little creepy
Here,
there.
based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've
call you
compiled a
Frank.
new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Let's see where I rank. In total. Wow, there's a lot of people playing. Where am I? Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey! Oh. Just right below a dead rat. Ouch. I gotta get better at this game.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep
No.
walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Can I not?
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, I'd love that.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game,
What?
the baby crawls left towards danger.
Got it.
You click the button to move him back to the right.
This button
and if
right
he
here.
reaches the fire, you fail.
Okay.
It's a very meaningful game.
Baby,
all about the desperation
fire,
and tedium
bad.
of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Button
I think
fix.
the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4 hours.
So why don't
Got
you
it.
give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be
Okay.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
Nope. Nope. Baby, stay. Stay over there. Stay over there. Come on. No, bad baby, no fire. Oh, just go in the fire. Just go.
You heartless bastard.
That was
Did you do it
hard.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the
kinda
latter,
hated
well, I
that
don't know
baby.
what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
Kinda
I
got
can't
sick of that
think of a
baby.
single thing that might improve the experience for me.
The baby
I'm not
likes
even
it.
going
Look,
to try.
it's in the
I'm
fire.
out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
No.
Thank you for playing.
Don't
Your
give up.
input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Okay.
Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
What do you got? 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 What do you got?
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Yes.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A
This is
game
my
I
favorite
had
game.
absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
I can't
Tell
jump.
me that, Stanley. Will
can't
it
jump.
ever
I
be
can't jump. I
enough?
can't sprint.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From
What is
now
this,
on, I
adventure
will only
mode?
create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Let's see your house. Okay. You're building it out of
This
dirt.
will go here. No, here. And then...
Dirt? Come on, narrator.
Let's see, what does it need? Iron.
Punch the
Yes,
tree
of
down.
course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley.
It's not that good.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I'm not the best Minecraft player, but I've
you've only
made better
seen it from
buildings
the
than that.
outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Are you sure?
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
It's a
It could
little
only
small.
be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
That
Diamond
would make it pretty
everything.
cool.
Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Mining! Yes! I love mining. I can't jump. Really? What? Is that Minecraft-esque music?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I did not. There's coal, though. But apparently I do not have a pick. Maybe we can find a pick? This isn't peaceful mode,
Oh,
right?
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind.
No,
I'm
it's
looking
good.
for something more narrow
no.
and linear.
No.
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant.
No, it's
This
good.
won't
I
do
feel
at all.
irrelevant.
1 out of
Don't take me
5.
out of here.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
Yes.
Okay,
Don't-
new game.
Oh. What? Yes!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
It's Portal!
it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
It's cool. No,
Okay,
you're
now I'm
this,
curious. Let's
you
go
get
find
boots,
out what the hell this is.
and you win. Do. Oh, looks like the timer's busted though. Shell? Are you here, Shell? No, of course not. She's probably already escaped.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah, this one's a little hard,
Genius.
right? I did it twice. I'm super smart. All right, let's get in the elevator.
Actually, you know
Hey.
what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games.
Oh.
And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
No,
Which
this
is why,
it's a
rather than
good.
continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the
wonder if
perfect
I
video
have
game, you can
long
just sit there
ball
and let
boots
it
on.
ball up inside you for all...
Ah! Oh, apparently I do. Filing cabinets, work in progress. It's very dark here. Very unfinished. Please rate your experience. Oh gosh, that's a cliff. And the room of darkness. Well, this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Just sheer crazy ridiculousness, and really, I don't think to experience it fully, you gotta play it yourself. So I can't recommend this title enough. I'm gonna end it here, but this has been bRanN. I will see you next video. Have a great day.